Hey friends, I am Miss Rowland. This is Language Arts 1, and today we're going to talk all about compound sentences. Compound sentences tend to be the most popular sentence type when it comes to writing in language arts, probably because students come into language arts already knowing the process of putting two independent thoughts together to form a new thought. Think about compound words like race car or ice cream. These two words are made up of two smaller words that are joined together to form a new word. And I want you to be thinking about that when you think about the compound sentence. We can define the compound sentence as a sentence that uses two independent clauses or two completely independent thoughts that can stand alone by themselves, and they are joined together with a coordinating conjunction, most commonly referred to as FANBOYS. Compound sentences allows you to add depth to your writing by bringing in multiple ideas in one sentence, similar to what you would do with a complex sentence. However, compound sentences tend to coordinate the ideas that the two independent clauses bring in. So ladies and gentlemen, when you think about compound sentences, I want you to think about having multiple ideas on one topic and finding a way to coordinate them in a way that they fit together in one nice, fully developed sentence. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what will coordinate these ideas together. In other words, let's focus on some coordinating conjunctions. So ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look at this lovely graphic here, you see the term FANBOYS. That is an acronym for the coordinating conjunction that we use to join independent thoughts together with our compound sentences. FANBOY stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. All of these terms can be used to coordinate or bring together similar ideas with your sentences. So ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that I need you to focus on though, all of your coordinating conjunctions are preceded by the lovely comma. No comma, no coordinating. So make sure that you understand every time you use a FANBOYS term, it needs to be preceded or it needs to be started with a comma. Let's take a look at a couple of compound sentences in action so that you know a little more about what I mean by coordinating conjunctions. Our first example reads, students have complained about gateways at DECA, yet the gateways are what makes DECA special. As you can see, written in black is our FANBOYS term. That is the coordinating conjunction that we are going to use to join these two independent thoughts together. And pay attention to this, ladies and gentlemen. The two ideas that are introduced in the sentences are similar. So when you are writing compound sentences, most of the time, your sentences will coordinate, which is why you use a coordinating conjunction. The ideas are similar. So we use the term yet, meaning that even though this is true, people still believe that gateways are what indeed makes DECA special. Let's take a look at another example. Local elections can impact the community's future, so it is important to encourage more people to get involved with local politics. As we can see again, we have two independent clauses that can indeed stand alone by themselves. Local elections can impact the community's future can be a sentence, and it is a factual sentence. However, we want to add depth to our writing, so we bring in multiple ideas on that same topic. Following it up with, it is important to encourage more people to get involved with their local politics. If I didn't already plug it already, make sure you tell your parents to go vote. But ladies and gentlemen, when we bring in these two independent thoughts, we can join them together using the term so, letting you know that because this thing is happening, this is the result. Let's go back to that lovely coordinating conjunction graphic I've created for us. Again, yes, I'll keep shouting out that I created it. But if you take a look at the coordinating conjunction list, it not only tells us what coordinating conjunctions are, but it tells us what the words are used for. So if you zoom in here, you see that for represents because and represents addition, so on and so forth. So ladies and gentlemen, not only is it important that we understand what FANBOYS are, but we understand the purpose of FANBOYS. Try not to always use or but. Think about how you could use yet or even so. So a quick review on compound sentences, ladies and gentlemen. These are two independent clauses that are joined together using a coordinating conjunction, most commonly referred to as FANBOYS. A strength of compound sentences is that it allows you to bring in two independent thoughts that are similar, and you can join them together and coordinate those ideas. A weakness, though, it is very easy to create comma splices or comma splitting up your thoughts where they should not be split up if you are not using FANBOYS correctly. So it's important to understand if you're going to do the compound sentence work, you better be ready to do the FANBOYS work as well. And then one final pro tip, ladies and gentlemen, when you're looking at the compound sentences, whether it's to write or to assess whether it's compound or not, always look for FANBOYS, because that is your signal to what is a compound sentence and what is not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know a little more now. Let me see what you got when you write. Happy writing.